Alright guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, keep on sharing the contents far and wide. We really and truly appreciate it. So anyways, today we're going to be talking about Chelsea because you have articles coming out stating that Chelsea face a huge financial crisis this summer. And then we have our boy that we wanted to talk about, which is Omari Hutchinson, represented Jamaica 3 times so far, but all of those 3 times they weren't under any cap tide moment. So you had bad news are speculating around for Omari Hutchinson. No, it looks like he has some good news coming up. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section right after we finish discuss, or anything you found interested to leave a comment on throughout the video. Please do so. All right, yes. So anyways, you know that Todd Bowley took over Chelsea, and we expected spending, and yes indeed he brought it on. They spent overall 460 million since he arrived. It spent in the last 6 signings 190 million pounds. Raheem Sterling 50 million, Koulibaly 34 million, Mark Cucurella 62 million, Wesley Fofana 70 million, Carney 20 million, Gabriel Slonina 12 million, Cesari 12 million plus 4.2 in add-ons. Emric Aubameyang 10.6 million. Then we have Dennis Zakaria 2.6 million loan fee, an option to buy for 30 million. All right. And then we have Banite and 33.7 million. Andre Santos 11 million. David Dantro Fafana 10 million. Joy Felix 9.7 million loan fee with addition to buy as well. And we have Madueke 88 million. Madueke 35 million. Enzo Fernandez 110 million. That's total of 575 million. All right, with all of that said, they are having some issues now because FFP rules will pose them some problems that they need to raise 150 million to 200 million, and that's heavily down to if they don't make the Champions League. Obviously, you know that once you join the Champions League, you get an allocation of some. Yes, because it works, your club has to bring in money. So even if you're rich, you can't just tap into your own money, because it's fair play to make sure you're under that guidelines that others can compete with you, because you have other owners that are not as rich as the Chelsea owners. All right, so that's how they do it, and because they are in that breach system and they won't make the Champions League or Europe in total, they are going to have a huge loss. So that makes them have to offload a lot of personnel. All right, so we are going to start with the personnel that they do have and who you could see them offloading coming this summer. All right, as you could see right there, started very low. You have Edward Mendy, market value 18 million at this point, not in the best of form. Kepa 15 million. You could easily see one of those guys leaving, and it more likely might be slightly Mendy when Kepa is not good either. But maybe they will sell Mendy, because Mendy might have that extra sell-on clause at this point. You could see Koulibaly leaving right there, Thiago Silva leaving, which I think he should stay because his mentality might be needed for the next phase that they are going to go through. Cucurella, you could see Cucurella leaving, even though he's 24. Ben Chilwell, you could see him leaving as well. Then you see Cesar Azpilicueta, you could see him leaving, even though he's 33 and he's a captain there. Yes, you could see him leaving as well. I don't see Kante leaving. I think Kante will be needed for the second phase. All right, Kovacic, he was linked to Manchester City, so you could see him leaving, and he does have a market value, being that he performed well at the World Cup and stuff. Conor Gallagher, you could see him leaving because he has some market value. Loftus-Cheek, Yeah, you might see them have to cash out on him as well. Mason Mount still has good reputation, so you could see him leaving as well. Kai Havertz, I definitely think they might move on from Kai Havertz, being that they did a good amount of pieces in that same space. Raheem Sterling, you will see him stay there, and you will see Ziyech and Raheem Sterling, no, Ziyech and Pulisic leave the club. I do believe so, because they do have some market value. So that might come together to make up enough money to get closer to that 150 200 million mark. So this is where the conversation start on Omari Hutchinson and others. All right, yes. So they said, how is Chelsea's new transfer policy impacting the pathway for their academy talents? All right, and as you could see, it's your boy Omari Hutchinson. One of Chelsea's academy players was called into a meeting at the training ground recently, and on entering the room, spotted that 5% had been written in large letters. All right, yes. During the course of the conversation which followed, the teenager was asked what he thought it meant. The player admitted that he had no idea. It was then explained to him that the percentage represented how much everyone at Chelsea believed in him, that he was amongst the top 5% of youngsters at the club, and that they feel he has what it takes to make it into the first team. Naturally, the individual walked out with confidence boost and full of belief about his future at Chelsea. It is possible similar discussion took place with many others, and you can understand why people might crave such reassurance at the moment. All right, yes. And he continued back to connect to what we have just said. We talked about the problems that Chelsea have to offload players to recoup that 150 to 200 million. So with them offloading so much players, then now they have to rely on a few more players to get those slots. So obviously, if you're short in the attacking midfielder area, which I don't think they are going to be, but if someone not clicking because they have just transferred to the club like Mudryk, you might need someone from the same style to go out there and do something. One of the best prospects at this point is Omari Hutchinson to do that, and it proves over and over that this was not just the previous coach high praise of him. It's literally the talent of the kid, and they are reassuring him that yes, they do have him in the balance, and maybe because of this problem of them have to offload people, it looks like Omari Hutchinson's future is still live and well at Chelsea. If they are going to have to call on the academy personnels. All right. So what say you on the matter? You believe that Hutchinson and co from the academy can step up and help Chelsea to get out of this rut? Let me know. Is it that the academy will be the savior after Todd Bowley spend $500 million? Let me know in the comment section. So smash the like button, share and subscribe. For me, I do believe that it's going to work for Chelsea next season. Worst off, if they get Pochettino. Pochettino believes in building projects. All right. And I do believe that Hutchinson is one of the talents you can clear to say in England, period. Enough personnels with enough education and football talks highly of this kid. And this is just one more personnel talking highly of him yet again. All right. Yes. So I do believe it's going to work out. And I think he might just stay at Chelsea. And it's going to be a good season for him. All right. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Peace out and see you in the next one.